Hello, Nani here. Welcome to my channel. You can call me Nani. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Today is a video that, excuse me, I gotta do this. Oh, first of all, I want to say 14 subscribers. Yay. I'm super excited. I'm not sure how to find out who this person is, or if the people want to be found out who they are. I don't know how that works, but I would never say your name or anything unless you wanted me to. But I still want to say thank you so much for subscribing, and I hope all of the rest of you out there that watch my videos will consider subscribing and sharing, so that the chronic illness community can find my videos as well. And today's been one that I've been planning for a while, and I know I'm only 50 and I feel super old saying this, but today I'm going to be showing you some of the chronic illness aids that I use and that make me very happy and make my life easier. The first one is going to be one that I've never used before. I actually discovered it, never even heard of it, but I discovered it by watching one of my favorite YouTubers on earth. His name is Markiplier. I just adore that man. I've never encountered a more, what I believe to be genuine, real, loving, compassionate person, and just his outlook on life and his smile and his attitude and his videos. My daughter watches him all the time, and I can hear her rooms all the way across our house, and sometimes we can hear her screaming her head off in laughter, and we know 100%, oh, she's watching a Markiplier video or Unis Honest, which is where I saw the product that I'm about to use and review and also demonstrate, I guess, in a Walgreens parking lot, so it might get awkward. I would normally do this in my driveway, but Mimi is on her way back from where she was helping out one of her friends, and if she comes like right in the middle of me making the video, I'll have to stop, because she won't, it doesn't matter how many times I tell her like I can't talk right now, she won't be stopped. Like, listen, I think the older you get, the more you're just like, I have no F's to give, like, or they just genuinely don't know and or understand, and so they just keep going. That could be it too. Either way, I'm in the Walgreens parking lot, so let's do this. So first things first, I have to take out my cough drop. And what I'm going to be reviewing today is a product that was, like I said, was on Markiplier and Ethan's channel, Unis Honest. I have no idea how to spell it, so you'll find it. It's like UNNUS or something, and then Honest is like ANNUS. I think it stands for 1 year, like 365. They're going to do 365 videos, one each day, and then they're just going to get rid of the videos, everything, just get rid of it. So anyway, this is a product called Thicket. And this is just water that has been thickened, I'm assuming with some kind of gelatin. Let's look at what the ingredients are. So it says artisan mineral water contains 2% or less of each of the following: xanthan gum, calcium chloride, malic acid, potassium benzenate and potassium sorbate to preserve freshness, sodium hexametaphosphate, disodium EDTA. Not that I know what any of that means. But apparently they have a number of different thickened liquids. And this is for patients that suffer from something called dysphagia, which is common with my community, which is small fiber neuropathy, but also with people with fibromyalgia and several, like MS, several other chronic illnesses. They suffer from dysphagia, which is trouble swallowing. So that means, for example, sometimes when I am just taking a drink of water, for whatever reason at that moment in time, and we've all done it, like every person alive, I think, has done what I call aspirate their water, where, you know, it goes down the wrong tube. But with dysphagia, it happens a lot more, and with some people it happens all the time. And that's when I think they turn to this product here. I might act a little bit weird because there's someone parking right in front of me. So, if I start acting weird for a minute, it's just because of that. But let's see what it says here. It says, Thicket, stay hydrated anytime, anywhere. Thicket Clear Advantage. Thickened water is made with pure artisan mineral water that's ready to drink whenever you are. Pre-thickened to your desired consistency. Clear Advantage thickened water is flavorless to enjoy alone or in your favorite hot or cold beverages. Made with our proprietary formula, Clear Advantage thickened water combines easily with powdered milk, broth, or drink mixes to provide more flavor options for people with swallowing disorders. Try our ready-to-drink juices, coffee, and tea, too. I think they should have said, try our ready-to-drink juices, coffee, and tea as well. I think that would have sounded better. But that's just me. I'm a grammar spelling bitch, which is crazy because now I don't have any of those abilities anymore because my brain is like gone, bye-bye. But back in the day when I had all of my brain, I used to be pretty intelligent about this thing. So, anyway, so let's see. It says, okay, convenient, no mixing, ready to drink, resealable bottle, versatile, enjoy hot, cold, or frozen, mixed with flavored drink powders, reliable. So, I ordered this off of Amazon, and I will tell you, my family, because like I said, my daughter already watches Markiplier and my husband saw it as well. They actually, Ethan, I think, tried the orange juice. So we all had a taste, and my personal opinion is that if you do use this product for actual swallowing needs, get some flavoring, like a powdered drink mix or something, because it it doesn't taste good. And also it just, and I will tell you this, we tried it before it was refrigerated, so it was warm. The consistency is that of, they said, kind of like honey, but I would say it's more globular than that. Like honey is thick, and it's more of a sweet, I mean, obviously sweet, but it's just syrupy and thick. This seems more globby, not syrupy. You know what I mean? So, but I do want to try it. I often have trouble swallowing my pills. Now, many people with chronic illness take way more pills than I do. Like, they might take 50 pills at once, and they'll just take them all in their hands, dump them in their mouth, and swallow it with a very little water, and then call it a day, you know. I think because my dry mouth is so bad. It's very hard for me to swallow pills. And unfortunately, my pharmacy has changed the manufacturer of one of my medications. And so the coating that used to make it so easy for me to swallow this pill, there's no coating anymore. I don't know if they're trying to save money or what, but now it's just a powdery mess, and it's very bitter. Obviously, they do that for children as a safety measure to keep them from eating it like candy, which I understand. I think that's great. But at the same time, there's no coating. I can't. It's so hard to swallow. Most of the time, I end up choking on it, having to spit it out, put it back in my mouth. Sometimes I end up wasting one of the medications. And with all these regulations they have now, which I'll talk about in another video. Don't even get me started. But I'll talk about that in another video. If you lose a pill or a pill gets accidentally, there's no replacing it. Like, you just suffer. Sorry. That's how it is. So anyway, let's get to the demonstration. Not looking forward to it. I got to be honest with you. That's pretty much why I've been talking a lot. But see, it says right here, this is what I got to do. Let me choose on Amazon what consistency I wanted. So this says it's moderately thick, and that's the consistency. Honey. Anyone that's, oh my God, now I can't get it open. I hate my hands. No, I love you. I love you. It's okay. You're doing your best. You're doing your best, honey. Anyone that's dealt with, why are you on? Why are you black? Oh, scary. Anyway, Mom, get your kids out of the room. Anyone that's dealt with semen in any way, this is what it's like. So, if you ever wanted to know. But this is cold. I don't know if you can see, like, see how that doesn't, it looks globbier. Like, honey does not act like that. I'm so sorry, but no, it doesn't. And you can't even tell, but can you see on the top where is like globby? See that? Anyway, yep, that's what I'm about to do. All for you. All for you. Okay. And then this is going in the trash. I can't obviously donate it because it's been opened. I would have ordered a smaller bottle if I could, because I do not like wasting things. I don't know. Can I water my plants with this? I mean, I don't know. I'll look it up. If I can water my plants with this, then I will. I'll save this, and I won't waste it. So I really do hate wasting things, but what am I going to do with semen flavored water? No. I'm not ready for that. No. But if the time ever comes, I'll just add a flavored mix and call it a day. So, and I don't know why I didn't do it this time. I guess I just wanted it to be as authentic as it could be. So, anyway, let's just get her done. So, I'm going to take one of these pills that I take many times a day. Where's my regular water? Where's my regular water? Okay, here we go. Here's my regular water. I better have it open. Okay, here we go. Okay. So, I'm just going to... What is that? I'm scared. Is that a... Hold on a minute. Just give me a minute. I feel like I brought a glass with me, and I feel like I put the glass in my bag, and then, yeah, there's a cat hair in there. There's the cat hair in there. Straight up. You see that? That's living with cats. Can you see it? Yeah. right there. Okay. Anyway, just thought I'd share. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to take my pill and we'll see if I can get it down. Oh, I'll tell you what I usually have to do, and I have no idea if this is healthy or not, but every night I have to take 2 of these before I go to bed, and I coat each one in a layer of chapstick. That's what I have to do to get it down. Otherwise, there's just no way. I can't do it. So there's no chapstick. It's just a nice white pill. So here we go. Let's try it. Good God Almighty. I honestly don't know how they can get away with calling that water. Nope. Artisan water, my ass. No, not doing it. Not gonna do it. Never again. Like I said, it might have some value if you add a flavoring to it. And I completely, look how it coated the glass. I completely understand, if you need it, you need it. But, woo, because you don't want to aspirate. If your dysphagia is bad enough, you're going to aspirate enough water, you could, that goes right into your lungs. You could drown. You know what I mean? So yeah. I brought nothing with me to wipe the glass down, so that's special. Okay, hold on. I do have this little napkin. I'll just stick that in there for now. Okay. So let me get my cough drop, and then I'm going to move on to my other products. Okay, so one of my most useful favorite things that I use the most often are heating pads. And again, I am aware that heat causes inflammation. I've been told that by my chiropractor. And I know that I've burned my back so badly that I probably will get some form of skin cancer at some point on my back. I understand that. However, the heat helps my body feel better than any other medication, any actual medication I could ever take in my entire lifetime. And when you're someone that's suffering 24/7, you will take it where you can get it. I do try, I don't have to use it as much now that I'm not working, because I just have less, I guess my pain level's the same, but it's just different. I don't have all the stress. And so I think I'm able to deal with the pain differently and handle it differently. I had nothing left after a 40-day work week to deal with the condition, you know what I mean, or to deal with the pain. So, but anyway, be that as it may, I'm still going to talk about my favorite chronic illness aid, which is heating pads. And I have so many different ones. I wish that they made, especially now that I'm no longer having hot flashes, and I might invest in a better heating blanket now that I don't have hot flashes anymore. because that really would help my legs. But be that as it may, let me talk about one of my first products. So I just bought this because one of the first things you'll find in heating pad land is that I think they have like it also depends on how often they're used, but I think they have a good 6-month lifespan if they're used pretty much almost 24/7 like me. This is the one I always use. This is my favorite. Again, I'm not pushing Walgreens products on anybody. This just happens to be my favorite because I've never looked anywhere else for heating pads. I have. I've actually gotten some heating pads at Walmart and they sucked. I've got one that's like the heat that comes from it is good, but it's like that tiny. It's tiny. This thing is very long, and most importantly, they made a change, and I'm going to show you what that is as long as I get into it. Okay, so the change they made was this. I'll just put you back there since you're not going anywhere anyway. Okay, so here's the change they made. So the first one that I used to get, the one I used to have, was the same product, same size. Yeah, I believe. Actually, hold on. Yeah, same product, same size. Well, actually, no. This one is actually the newer one. Okay, with the white cord. Okay, is actually bigger. Just a little bit bigger, but bigger's better, baby. Okay. But here's what drove me crazy. Now, it got nice and hot. Same product. It's a Walgreens product. It got nice and hot, and it's got 4 heating levels. I always take it up to the top, baby. That's what it turns the noise off in my back. That's what I call it. It turns off the noise. But here's where the problem lies with this product that's going in the trash because it broke. This just broke, so it didn't even have a heating pad yesterday. And I'm fixing to have to need one because my back is starting to hurt me. But this right here. So I always had one at my seat, my office at work, in my seat. And as much as I move around at work trying to get comfortable, moving, I was always moving around. This would slowly over time get loose. It would, get like this, and then and then look, and the next thing you know, I'd be like, where's the heat, and then I'd look. Okay, so then what you would have to do, you couldn't just plug this back in. No. You would have to unplug this from the actual outlet, and then of course plug this back in, and then it would work. Bye. You suck. Never again. Here's the improvement they made. See this? See these things right here? These keep this locked in place. Okay. Now, if for whatever reason you had to take it off, I don't know why you would. You can, by pressing down on these 2 things, and then you can take it off. But this was life-changing because it never came undone. And when you are someone like lying in bed, when mine would come undone, having to, if you're in a horrible flare, having to get up, find the outlet, because you've got so many different wires for so many different things. It's just one more thing, you know what I mean? And it just, sometimes and it seems ridiculous, I would just start crying like, oh. And my husband would be so sweet. He'd be like, what do you need? And I'd be like, And, you know, he understood. He always takes such great good care of me. And he would come around and fix it for me. But yeah, it's, so whoever made that change, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, because it really is a game changer. So thank you. And that's why I buy your products and only your products. Again, I will say again, guys, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not trained medically. I'm just telling you what I prefer. These are my opinions. My opinions are not facts, unless, of course, you're my husband or my daughter, and then they're absolutely facts. But yeah, so that's heating pad number 1. Most of these products, other than that one heating pad, these other ones, well, I guess it's the only one I've gotten on Amazon in terms of, I get a ton of stuff from Amazon that helps me. And I guess there's a lot of stuff I haven't brought. But so maybe I'll do a chronic illness AIDS part 2. This is a product I did order on Amazon because I was looking for something to put my feet or my hands inside, because when they get to aching, there's no amount of medication that will make it stop. And so I will stick my feet or my hands in here. Now, putting my feet in here, it's a little harder to do, but I can make it happen. With the help of my husband, he kind of helps pull it on. And this gets super duper hot. And I think it's made for some kind of, you know, hand softening, whatever. But it definitely makes my hands and my feet feel better when they are hurting. I don't have to use this as often because my feet don't, they just hurt badly when I walk on them, when I put pressure on them. And my hands, I found myself, I just tuck them under my heating pad when I'm laying down. So I don't have to use this that much, but man, when I was at work, sometimes it would be so severe. I would have to, I'd stick one hand in here at a time. And then I'd have like a heating pad. Before I found my next miracle that I'm about to show you, I would have to take a heating pad, wrap it around my shoulder, and then take the wire and wrap it around that. And you're definitely not supposed to be wrapping the wire, because that could be a fire hazard. So again, don't do that. And there are warnings on the box. This is something I found very recently that I love. This is for your shoulder. And I was so excited to find it. And if I have to, if this shoulder starts acting up, I'll buy another one, who cares? But this is something you can actually, you know, wrap around your shoulder, and it stays, you know what I mean? It velcros, and then you've got the heat. Sometimes I've got multiple different heating pads on my body. This is a Sunbeam. It goes up to 6. That gets pretty hot. It's got a 2-hour auto off or a stay on option. I always choose the stay on option. This is not something that I go to bed with, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't go to bed with my heating pad either, the one for my back. I take that off as well because I'm going to be asleep. So, like, you know, hopefully I won't need it. But you can also use this. I did anyway the other day before I found this next item. For my knee, you could wrap it around your shin, or if your forearm started hurting, or really any part of your body that I can think of, you could, you know, wrap this around. And, you know, I could have used this so bad. I would have my heating pad sometimes wrapped around here, around my forearm, or around my shoulders. And this is why I had to carry around this bag right here full of crap. Okay. Because I had, oh, someone decided to park right next to me. That is so fantastic. I can't even tell you. I hope they get right out of their car and go, why? Are you out? Why did he feel it necessary to... I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable. Anyway, and then I found this Sunbeam Flex Temp hot and cold joint wrap, elbow and knee. But again, I think I could also use it for my shoulder, but it heats up. So it's got the cord that heats up, but you can also, it comes with an ice pack. So if you want to do that ice version, which I know I should be doing, you can do that. But anything cold hurts my skin. That's why I don't get things out of the freezer. I don't use ice packs on my skin. It hurts. And I'm talking about excruciating. Like, it is excruciatingly painful. And then the last thing that I wanted to show you guys real quick is my TENS unit. I've got my, what are these? Cepacol. Sometimes my throat gets so sore from the burning mouth syndrome that I have to have like a lidocaine or one of those numbing agents. And I just found some lollipops that have the same stuff in them, because these I will use in a pinch, but they're so mentally that they burn my mouth. So, but this is my TENS unit. Love, best TENS unit in the world. I wish I had the box. It's called the Electronic Pulse. Oh, Massager Health Mate Forever. That's who makes it. And it's got all these different options, but it's got 4 ports. So 4 ports that you can stick the little wires into, right? And then each wire has 2 wires that come out from that, and the pads you attach, right? And then you put the pad wherever you need. Usually it's on my lower back or somewhere on my back. Sometimes it's on my shoulder. And my favorite is this. I always put it on scraping, and I go up to like an 8 every time. This is also the same kind of thing they use for the whole men labor thing. Come on, doesn't even compare. Doesn't even compare. And of course, I've got my big bag of cough drops in here. And hopefully that guy's not coming out, because it just real quick wanted to show you guys. I already did a video on this. It was something like don't be embarrassed or whatever, but it was about constipation. Yay! And here's the 2 products that go in my mix. Okay, just a quick shot, because I don't know if my little friend is going to come back out, and that might be a little embarrassing. So that's it. Those are all the tools, most of the tools in my toolbox. But as I go through my house or my room and find things, or if I add things to my toolbox, I might do a second video. I hope that you guys have found this useful and helpful. And ooh, I got some sanitizer for the car, so I'm going to use that now. Anyway, so that's it. I hope you found it useful. And I will talk to you guys again soon. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you. Bye.